Like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit. Am I the asshole for sending my son to stay with his dad because he left the door unlocked? I, 45, am a single mom. I do not have a lot of rules, but I expect the few I have to be followed because they are for safety and common courtesy. My 18M oldest child has always had difficulty following rules. He is also extremely irresponsible and does not seem to understand how his actions affect others. When he does something wrong, he gets irrationally angry about it or tries to rationalize it. Any comment, even constructive criticism, is met with aggressive anger and name-calling. By his own admission, he has anger issues, and he sees a therapist regularly. He even blows up at himself when he's alone in his room if he spills a drink or stubs his toe. It's completely over the top. Now that he's legally an adult, if we have a disagreement, he will immediately start yelling, name-calling, and say that he's an adult and I can't tell him what to do. He's made some poor decisions that have negatively impacted our family and does not seem to understand consequences at all. If this was any other relationship and not my child, I would have ended it long ago. I am sick of his blow-ups and being called names in my own home. And I am sick of him doing whatever he wants with no regards to how his actions affect others. It causes a lot of unneeded stress. Tonight I hit my breaking point. He went out and when he got home, he did not lock the door or even check to make sure it was latched. I heard him come in and called out to lock the door because I was in the back of the house at the time. He ignored me. The door was left wide open and one of our cats got out and is now missing. This is not the first time he's failed to close or lock a door. I have woken up twice in the last year to discover my front door wide open in the middle of the night. Luckily both those times our pets were secured in other rooms and did not get out. And thankfully no one came in. Due to his anger issues and the fact that he can't be trusted to do basic but important things like close a door, I no longer feel safe with him here. I called his father tonight in tears, and he immediately came over and helped look for our cat. He spent hours combing the neighborhood with me and agrees that our son's behavior is not okay. Our son did help look for the cat, but he doesn't understand why I am so upset over a mistake. I told him a mistake that keeps happening is a choice and that he has no regard for our safety or how his actions affect others. For the safety of me, my other children, and our pets, I asked his father to take him to stay at his house for now. Our son is mad at me for doing it, but I need a break from him. I am heartbroken our cat is still missing and worried about how my other children will react when we tell them. And I am so angry that it all could have been prevented. So am I the asshole? Edited for information. To all of you who have reached out with concern for my son and the cat, thank you for all the advice. Info. I was diagnosed as an adult with ADHD. It is suspected that he has it as well. He has not been formally diagnosed due to personal interests, possible careers due to the stigma associated with it, meaning he would be unable to pursue a career in either of his chosen fields with an ADHD diagnosis. His drive, therapist are both aware, and he's been working through it in therapy, coping skills, anger management, triggers, etc. I thought we were doing the right thing to protect his future. But now I am afraid it isn't the best decision. I will reach out to his therapist for advice. And for those who are using this quote against me, if this was any other relationship and not my child, I would have ended it long ago. I stand by it. As the victim of domestic abuse, I was encouraged to leave the relationship. Not my coparent. We do not want to perpetuate it. Verbal abuse is still abuse. If it were my husband, folks would suggest I leave and break the cycle. But since it is an adult son, I am a bad mom because I don't want to take it. No. But I can continue to work with my coparent and address the issue in therapy. Which I am doing. I love my son. But that does not mean I should enable him to keep making the same choices and sticking others, his family, me, with the consequences of his actions. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit.